Hi, I'm Cassie Workman. Welcome to the Sarah Connell Show.
Welcome to the Sarah Connell Show.
I had very little practice as well. I'm a natural at introducing things.
Really good. Specifically this show.
Nothing else. Look, I'll try to introduce something else. Give me something else to introduce.
Okay. Big Bang's just happened. The universe is anew.
Right.
You're welcoming people to the universe.
Right. Hi. Here's some of you go that way. Oh no, don't actually. It's magma. You see, I'm no good at introducing other things.
Very different environment, to be fair to you.
Environment,
Yeah.
very different circumstances.
Yeah. Planets haven't formed yet.
I think most of the things
Yeah.
haven't formed at all. None of the perspective even
No.
hasn't formed. No perspective. Space and time still relatively new.
To the best of our knowledge.
As far as anybody knows,
Yeah.
and nobody does know.
No. The other problem is, of course, no one will be able to hear you because you'd be in space and apparently people can't hear so well there.
Is that true? Yeah, I suppose that is true.
I get most of my science from the Alien quadrilogy.
No one can hear you scream.
Yeah.
You get most of your science knowledge from film taglines.
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, so do I. I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah, I don't like. I've never got a boat because I don't know how big of a boat I need to get. It doesn't specify. I just know I keep needing a bigger one.
You do need a bigger one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's highly problematic.
Yeah, I imagine it would be. Just how do you keep up with all the boats? Ugh,
Okay.
in this modern era.
So, Cassie Workman, welcome to the Sarah Connell Show. How are you today?
I can't complain.
You can if you want.
No, I can't. Look at us. We're underground.
You're underground.
Yeah. We're underground in a well, it's not a bunker, is it? It's more of a...
It could be. It depends what happens.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or fun.
Exactly.
It's brilliant down here.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
It's good. There's a sink and stuff. Drinks everywhere.
Mold. There's some mold.
There's mold.
Mold. I brought my own. Didn't have to. It was already provided.
Convenient.
That's convenient.
I think for everything. Some people have it on their rider, obviously.
Mold on the rider.
Yeah, they just have mouldy
Red Hot
riders.
Chili Peppers. They always put mold on their rider because you never know. They don't often use it,
Yeah.
but you never know. Sometimes Flea might have a hankering for some mold.
You think they do it so that they're a bit more cultured?
I don't think you get more cultured than the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Surely
Mold.
they're the height of culture.
What about yogurt?
No, I don't picture them doing yogurt. I think they'd be lactose intolerant.
That's true. I get very angry when I think about lactose.
Do you?
Yeah. Very intolerant of it.
They're stealing our jobs.
I know. So you grew up in Perth in Australia.
Yes,
You did.
I
You
did.
used to write musical scores for theatre.
I have done. Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
What compelled you to get into comedy? Was it something you always wanted to do?
No, not at all. It was a mixture of spite and alcoholism.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was doing comedy, and I thought I could do it better, so I did it. And I was very, very drunk.
Yeah.
I was very, very badly alcoholic, and I came home and I found that my house had been broken into and all of my stuff had been stolen. So all of my music stuff was gone. I couldn't make music anymore. I became very depressed about that. And I was looking for a way to sort of get on stage and express myself and express my ideas and communicate with people, because I'm not very good at just talking to people in a general sense. It's what I am good at is that I talk and other people listen and then I leave. So I wanted a way to do that, and I found comedy, and it worked out.
Fantastic. What were your first gigs like? I know early on you won an open mic competition.
I did. There's it's a national open mic competition in Australia. It goes every year, and I entered it one year and happened to win it. And it was a big boost, I think, to my career. I think it was probably a bit of a shortcut to get myself in front of the right people, and then it was just a matter of not screwing it up.
That's always the problem, isn't it?
It is a problem.
Yeah. Just in general.
Probably I have screwed it up a couple of times,
Yeah.
but you bounce back.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, you won the Melbourne International Comedy Festival Award.
For Best Newcomer. Yes.
Where'd you keep that award?
I don't think I actually have a physical award.
Why not?
I don't know. They didn't give me one.
That's outrageous.
It's not a trophy. I think your name just goes on a Wikipedia page.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
You don't get like an updated Facebook profile picture with a little award thing in it.
The award thing.
Yeah.
No, that'd be nice though, wouldn't it?
That'd be good. Maybe you can retroactively request one.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'll write them a special letter.
Yeah.
Dearest Melbourne Comedy Festival.
I'll co-sign it too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That would be nice. That would help.
If you go back to Australia, you'll have to send it to me, and then I'll send it back to you, and then.
It seems like a lot of effort. I might just maybe stick 2 pieces of wood together with maybe one of those little wedges that holds a door open.
Yeah.
Put that on there,
And
and just put it on my mantelpiece.
you should.
And if people ask me what it is, I'll say, "Oh, that I'm not right.
That's
Right in the head.
That's why the door won't stay open.
The door won't stay open. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea."
It's terrible. It's kind of like, sort of like when you used to have wired mouses and keyboards and things. Now you have wireless ones. Door stops don't work at a distance.
It depends on how far your door is coming.
Oh, no, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if it was an incredibly wide door, it could still.
If you had a doorstop made out of plutonium, you could put that at a distance, and it would stop the door, because anybody who got near it would die.
Yeah.
So that door would fairly close. Definitely quite a large piece, I imagine.
Yeah. So, tell me about the difference between the comedy scene in Australia and the UK. I know you've been coming over here for a lot of years too. How do they compare?
Do you know what? I haven't actually done any sort of stand-up here. I haven't done any clubs. I don't come here and do clubs. I come and do, maybe I'll do the Edinburgh Festival, or I'll do something here at the Soho. But I don't sort of do a little tour of the club. So honestly, I have no idea what the scene is like in the UK. And I'm not I'm not super into doing stand-up at this point. It's not what I'm sort of focusing on.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't see. I have been to them, but they turn the lights off, so I don't know either.
You don't know?
No.
You got no idea?
No, because we're engulfed in darkness, and then the person comes out on stage, and then, focus on that mostly.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who makes you laugh? Who are your inspirations?
I mean, I don't really watch anyone anymore. Things that make me laugh are just stupid things.
Yeah.
Just dumb things. Memes, usually. But in terms of comedy, like, people that I've watched sort of recently have been like Stuart Lee, obviously, and Kitson has always been sort of one of my favourite comedians, and Maria Bamford, and even like Sarah Silverman and stuff. I enjoy, but I find myself more and more just not watching comedy or not really caring about stand-up, and I find my inspiration from other places, like from books or music or just anything else, anything that's not stand-up, because it's this industry just like it cannibalizes itself, and you just end up in this sort of Ouroboros thing and it's just, I'm sick of it. I want something else to inspire me.
Sure. So if you're exposed to different stuff, then it will.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So you're not talking about the same things.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, so far, I haven't done stand-up in quite a while because I've been touring this show, so I don't know if that actually works or not. It might not work at all.
Exciting.
And we'll find out.
You've also, I understand, written for several TV shows as well.
Yeah.
Is that a different challenge to writing like your own one-person show?
Sure. I mean, I think every show has got its own style and its own voice, and it's a matter of finding that and sticking to it, and writing things specifically to that can be a new skill. and a real challenge. I work on a show on the ABC called Mad as Hell, which is hosted by like one of my all-time favorite comedians, Sean McAuliffe, who I don't know if people really know him anywhere else but in Australia, but he's brilliant. So it was very like easy and fun for me to write in his voice because he was a big influence on me when I was sort of growing up. Sure. And it's been like really brilliant to work with somebody who you admire from a young age, and now hear them saying your words out of their mouth face is great. It's crazy.
And so when you're writing stuff, do you sometimes think, oh, that'd be a great thing for me to say in a future show, and maybe I'll give that to that person if it more suits what they do, or no?
It seems like if I'm writing specifically for somebody, the stuff that comes out is theirs. It's for them. Mm-hmm. I don't write stuff for myself in that time. Not because I'm trying not to, but because it just doesn't happen. Like I just have this idea in my head that I'm talking through somebody else, and so my stuff doesn't come out.
Fair enough. Now, tell me a fun fact about you, a piece of trivia. Do you have a party trick? Something that people may not know. They could have watched 1 trillion interviews with you, but this has never come up. Give me anything.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's plenty of stuff.
Yeah.
I have a certificate 3 in commercial cookery. I worked as a chef for a long time.
Amazing.
So I like to, at home, I cook a lot of Mexican food. So in this show, I talk about Mexican food.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, it's just a joke, but I actually do really love Mexican food. And I survive pretty much exclusively on it when I'm at home.
Do you know what? I lived in America for a year and actually lived in a Mexican community. And because, and I was kind of worried about spicy food just in general. Like I just, spice, like ketchup was quite spicy for me, that kind of level.
Really?
Yeah, well, just,
wow.
If I wanted to spice a dinner up, I'd add the ketchup. And then I moved back to England and I thought I must try Mexican food, and I really like it. And I massively regret not just eating it.
Ate it here.
Yeah. See, I've been back there since and had it, but initially that was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
It was.
¿Tú hablas español?
Sí.
Ah, sí bien. Yeah. You should have eaten more food there.
I know. I should have.
Oh well, you come around to my house. If you come to Sydney, come around to my house and I'll whip you up some chalupas or something.
Right, we'll do it straight after this. Actually, I used to go to Outback restaurant, which was Australian themed in America. Confusing situation.
That's so crazy to me that there's an Outback Steakhouse in America, and that seems to be all they know about Australians is the Outback Steakhouse. And every time you hear somebody like in America doing an impression of Australians, they're always talking about the blooming onion.
Yeah,
we have no fucking idea what a blooming onion is. That's got nothing to do with Australia. What's a blooming onion? We don't know.
It's a giant onion that's bigger than your head. That's what it is, and it blooms.
We don't have that. We didn't invent that.
You should get it.
Nothing to do with us. I don't know what that is.
Maybe it's going to be a gift for Australia. That's
in the same way that the Statue of Liberty was a gift for America, and now it's as American as anything else. The blooming onion is our Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful way to look at it, and you've turned me around on the whole thing. I love the blooming onion now.
Oh yeah.
I'll fight and die for it.
It's worth it. They are delicious.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's good.
You want to have it with several people, though. I wouldn't suggest tackling one by yourself.
Really? Are they huge?
They're quite big, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just an onion, right?
It's a big onion.
Okay.
I might have been sat too close to it, but it seemed big.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I recommend that.
Okay. They put it in ice water, don't they?
Oh, they might.
That's how they do it, I think. Makes it open up.
It's very exciting. So I'm looking forward to going to Australia and experiencing your Mexican cooking there.
Yes.
Have you got a favourite film, favourite musician?
Oh yeah, I'm always listening to music. We can talk about music.
Yeah, let's go.
I love music. I listen to a lot of punk and it's sort of grunge and punk and some doom metal and I listen to folk as well quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I love music. I've always loved music. I like incorporating music into my shows. I'm in a band at the moment. I just started a band.
Amazing. What's the band called?
The band is called the Soviet Waltz.
Exciting.
It's exclusive. You heard it here. It's going quite well.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to a lot of like Chelsea Wolfe at the moment, and she's this American artist who does like doom metal, but she also will do like a folk album or like an ambient album or an acoustic album. So she's just very varied. Listen to Dilly Dally. You should check out Dilly Dally. Cool Canadian sort of grungy punk band.
I shall.
Yeah. Oh, and Shame from South London. I'm listening to a lot as well for some local geniuses.
I love discovering like new music, and I'll just play one song on Spotify and then it just goes off on a crazy adventure.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know what any of it is.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Your new show, it's not your new show because you debuted it last year, but your latest show, Giantess, you're performing it at the Soho Theatre until the 2nd of November, I believe.
That is correct.
Fantastic.
Excelente.
It is very good. Tell us about it. What can we expect? What is occurring in this show?
Yeah, the show is it's an analogy, I guess, or it's a fable.
Yeah.
Pardon me. It's about a girl who is abducted from a Kmart by a car park troll and held hostage for 30 years. And she has to become a giant to escape.
Sounds very exciting. I look forward to finding out the conclusion of this.
It's real edge of your seat stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nearly fallen off twice.
Yeah, great. Hold on.
I know.
Yeah.
So it sounds fun. So do you incorporate music into your show as well?
There's music, there's cartoons, there's stand-up, there's storytelling. It's all happening.
What kind of cartoons are we talking? Like just illustrated art or animated?
Like illustrations.
Amazing.
I have illustrations, and they appear throughout the show. The different characters I talk about. It's been really fun. I've illustrated them myself. It's because I'm a control freak who won't let anybody touch my shows.
It's the best way. I've got 50 crew members stood outside that door, like there's editors and camera people, and I just thought I'll do all of it.
Yeah.
Every single time. I still bring them with me for some reason.
With you, but then you're like, no, actually, can you get out?
Yeah.
I don't trust any of you to do this right.
Basically.
Yeah. Well, I can see why. This is going great.
I think so.
That's brilliant.
How long are you in the UK for this time? Are you kind of leaving as soon as that's done, or are you travelling around? What's happening?
Stick around.
Amazing. So am I.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, maybe we can say hello.
We will. In other words.
Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be brilliant.
You're very good.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll stick around for a little while. I'm going to stick around until the end of November.
Oh, fantastic.
See what's happening.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to hang out and stuff.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Can you recommend any good places? I'd like a good spaghetti.
Good spaghetti. Heinz do a good spaghetti. It comes in like hoops. They're really good. And you can get like...
I feel like I've made a mistake by asking you about spaghetti.
Why?
Heinz.
But see the hoops...
Hoop spaghetti.
The hoops are easier to pick up than the long stuff.
Yeah.
You can just thread them...
argue the convenience.
For efficiency.
All right, that's what I look for in food, is efficiency.
They're also, sadly, there used to be an Outback restaurant in the UK, but I think it might have closed.
Ah.
I know.
Well, that's a shame.
I have to do some Mexican food.
What else do they do in the Outback Steakhouse?
They did like a potato soup that had cheese and bacon in it or something. That was really good.
The thing is, like, Australia doesn't really have like food, like Australian food.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
See, I've been to Australia, but only for 5 days. Went to Sydney, and I mostly ate Thai food.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, the Thai food in Sydney is off the chain. It's almost as good as the Thai food in Thailand.
Had that too.
What'd you think of that?
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real good.
Yes.
The food in France, that was food. Oh,
Sure was.
oh, my run. Oh, beautiful.
Really like food.
Everything. You couldn't go wrong.
It's one of my favourite things to eat.
Yeah, food. It's good.
It's good. So tell me what you're working on for the rest of this year and beyond 2020.
So many things. I'm working on. I'm going to be doing some research soon for a new show called 114 Pear Street Olympia.
Exciting.
It's a show about the death of Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
So that'll take up a lot of my time for the next few months. I'm also putting together some pitches for some TV series, and working on a book, on a little graphic novel.
Oh, wow. That's very exciting.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah. So you're writing it, illustrating it.
I'm illustrating it. They're writing it. We'll see what comes of it.
Exciting. So I look forward to all of that stuff.
All that stuff is good stuff to look forward to.
Exactly.
Keep it in mind if you're feeling depressed and you don't even know what you're doing anymore and there's no hope to go on. Just keep in mind that Cassie Workman's writing a graphic novel.
Yeah.
And that should be enough to get you through.
Can it be colour or black and white?
And we can colour it.
Colour it as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So definitely one to look out for.
Well, yeah, you're gonna sprinkle colour back into people's lives.
Dazzling.
I know.
Yeah, great.
I'm looking forward to it. So finally, have you got any messages for people watching the Sarah O'Connell Show and your fans around the world?
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hi.
It's always nice to know that there are people around the world who like my stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, that's real cool, and I appreciate them very much. So hello.
And,
For them.
yeah. And where can people find you online? I don't mean like what websites you go to, but what social media?
I think like the best place probably is on Instagram at the Cassie Workman. Or on Facebook, my fan page on Facebook, the official Cassie Workman.
So go there, follow.
Yeah, follow, like my things, tell people about me. Good. Excellent.
Find out about the shows and the music and the graphic novels and the cooking
I'm
and.
going to say it. Yeah. So often I just do things and I forget to tell anybody that I'm doing them. I'm not very good at marketing myself.
Well, you are, because you're on the Sarah O'Connell Show. What better thing could you do?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess it's going okay.
Maybe find out, tell me, and I'll do it.
All right. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right. That's good.
Fantastic. So, Cassie Workman, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for coming to talk to me. It's been a delight.
Been a delight. It has been delightful.
It's been a real delight.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out and stuff.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah. And thank you to everybody watching at home. Be sure to share, subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up and leave lots of lovely comments. I'll see you all again soon for another episode of the Sarah O'Connell Show. Bye.
Bye.